Hello. Should be working. Hello, everyone. Everything should be working today, okay? Please let me know you can hear and see me. That's always the concern of people doing live streams. I am Robin Shaw, and I am your teacher today, and hopefully we can teach some good English. I'm just getting my whiteboard, electronic whiteboard ready. And exciting to see, I see Lolly Lolly in the chat room. Lolly Lolly is one of the first people to watch me years ago. Then Lolly Lolly disappeared. Let's see if Lolly Lolly tells us what happened to her in the chat room. Let's catch up on the chat. Hi, Robin. How was your weekend? Good. So Layla's here. Kavinu, Gui. And there's Lolly Lolly. Where'd you go? Sleepwalker. Okay, you guys are talking back and forth. Michelle, hello. Okay, I don't see Lolly Lolly explaining many things. Khadija Muhammad Zamri, hello, welcome. All right, welcome everyone. If you got any questions, start letting me know. Very curious to hear Lolly Lolly's excuse for not being here, but let's listen. I'm just gonna open up a can of drink. Thank you. Today is cold in Korea. Nobody's talking. I'm getting ready to teach here, but nobody's gonna talk. Oh, Lolly Lolly says sorry, no excuses. Yes, Lolly Lolly. I was thinking about you, Lolly Lolly. I was concerned about you, but there's no way to contact you, Lolly Lolly. So what's a good way to contact you if I ever want to contact you? All right, I see Layla's question and I see Sajia's question. Sorry, Sajia, I gotta answer Layla first. It's always confusing. Okay. And this, and then click this, and then click this, and click that. I got so many things to click. Oh, there's my whiteboard. All right. And let's get Layla's question here. It says, your advice is more than significant. I'll keep it in my mind. I'm used to saying I'll keep it in my mind, but I don't know if I should use it without my. I'll keep it in mind. Maybe it's better with. Okay, so I'll get rid of that, not to confuse everyone. So Layla's asking this. We're going to put the two questions there. And one version has my and one version does not have my. And she's asking, which one's right? I'll keep it in my mind or I'll keep it in mind. And although this makes sense and everyone's going to understand this, yeah, I think you're right in thinking this one is better. I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind is what a native speaker will say. I'll keep it in mind. So if you did write this, it's not a big problem. Nobody's going to care. It's not, but certainly the native speaker, I'll keep it in mind. And Sajia Mansuri, let's take a look. Wow. Hello, sir. Very nice. How can I improve my English language? Because I have less time. That means you don't have much time to improve English. How much time? A week, a month, a year? Well, English language requires input, things coming in. You got to get the information and process the information. So you got to listen to English, and you got to read English, and you got to watch in English. You got to get a lot of input, and you got to practice output. So output is you get the input, and you got to practice the output, speaking and writing. How much time does that take? Well, depends on many factors. It depends on age. So if you're under 20, it'll be really fast. If you're over 40, it's going to be really, really slow. So it depends on age and how much study time you have. But just increase the input and increase the output as much as you can, hours every day. If you have hours every day, it'll be very fast. If it's once a week, it'll be very slow. So usually instead of input and output, teachers just say study a lot. Study, 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 practice, practice, practice. So yeah, time. Invest time. The more time you invest, the better you'll be. I need more information, Sajia, to know your specific. I need more information to know exactly what kind of time you have to study English. And Lolly Lolly has a Facebook page. Well, Lolly Lolly, what do I search on Facebook to find your page? Pallavi, hello. Sleepwalker. Robin, I find it interesting to watch lives in English at present time, at current time, at real time. Can we use these expressions in this sentence? Do they all mean the same? They mean the similar. They're very similar, but it's still a little awkward. I find it interesting to watch lives in English. I would go with these days. That's what I would choose, but you're not choosing that. You want to choose something at the present time. Well, if you're going to use at the present time, let's fix that. That's a little awkward if you said, I find it interesting to watch lives in English at the present time. At the present time seems very formal. At the current time, again, we're going to put the. And at real time, no, that's different. So both of these are very formal. I can't even think of us at the present time, at the current time. So at the current, people are going to, native speakers are going to say currently and presently. So I recommend these words, presently or currently. So you could go up here and here, let's give them the color blue and blue. So you could say presently, Robin, I find it interesting to watch lives in English. And you don't need these days anymore. You got presently, and you could put currently. I find it interesting to watch lives these days. So currently, presently, these days, that's going to mean the same. Hope that helps. All right. Layla has a vocabulary question. In my opinion, all educational material you give us is more than amazing, but unfortunately you are underrated. I don't know how to use underrated in a proper way. Okay, well, you're asking about the vocabulary word underrated, which would mean, let's get the not the Google definition, the Oxford Dictionary. I don't like talking, I just like to copy and paste. And when people ask the vocabulary question, I copy paste. So let's see what it says. Underrated. This is what it means. To not recognize how good, important somebody or something really is. So someone or something is underrated. We do not value them at their true value. They're valued less than they should be. So let's go back. All this extra information we don't need. If we just have the sentence here, you are underrated, that is correct. So you are not recognized as valuable as you should be. So anytime you are underrated, that's a good way to use it if you mean that person is not properly recognized. S.K. Gilani. What is the difference between get and become? Well, these are very different words. I'm sure there might be some situations that are very similar. I get to be, I'm trying to, you didn't give me a sentence, so I don't know what situation, so I get to be doctor for Halloween. I will become a doctor for Halloween. Get and become very different. I'm not sure why you're confused about this, S.K. Gilenia. So I'm trying to think where they might be the same or similar, or so someone might say, I get to be a doctor for Halloween, I will become a doctor for Halloween. We're very far from the holiday Halloween right now, but I can't really think of two sentences that are similar using get and become. I'm not. Let's see if I can get a better example. I'm going to search for better teachers. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. I see. Past tense. Or here, let's. She gets angry when I am late. Here we go. This situation. She becomes angry when I am late. All right, she gets angry when I am late. She becomes angry when I am late. This is where get and become are similar. And this is what what's your name? S.K. Gilani is asking about. What's the difference? Okay, now I got it. Nothing. In this situation, they mean the same thing. But this is just more casual for spoken. And we're going to say this one is formal. and for writing, not speaking. Okay. There. I solved it. And I gave you the answer. And I'm confident that's the answer. She gets angry when I'm late. If we're speaking, that's how a native speaker is going to say. She gets angry when I'm late. You could also say she becomes angry when I'm late, but this is a more formal, and in your writing, it would be better to use becomes. Okay? So SK Jelani, hope that helps. And you took away you just deleted your message, your question. VJ Saloni. She said that she will send me the details, or she said she would send me the detail. So you're asking about that, and I'm gonna have to refresh. I put it in. Both are, first of all, both are okay. So you're going to hear both versions. VJ, you're going to hear both ways, but let's find the technical rules, the grammar rules for that. And I taught that before, but I don't remember. There's so many rules with that. Then I'm going to say, I cannot find the. There might be some technical rule somewhere, and I don't know because I'm not a perfect grammar teacher, saying that this sentence is more perfect than this sentence. I don't know their rule. All I can talk about is usage. So what do native speakers say? And native speakers are going to use both of these. She said that she will send me the details. She said she would send me the details. Native speakers are going to use both versions. So VJ, I can't tell you exactly the technical rule on which one is exactly right or if they're both right. But I know for usage, in speaking, they're both right. Oh, and Lolly has a question. Let's take a look. Please, what's the difference in meaning between? Okay. Although Mary was boring, he decided to marry her. Oh, bad choice. Mary is very boring. However, he decided to marry her. So, what's the difference? You're just using synonyms of but, so there's no difference to me. However and although are just another way to say but. So you're using synonyms to explain the same situation. So I could put a 3. Mary is boring, but he decided to marry her. They all mean the same thing. Now, if we're writing an essay, number 1 and number 2 look really good. If you're writing IELTS, maybe this one's good because it's you're showing you have 2 clauses here. You have a complicated advanced. You're writing an advanced sentence. So if you're writing an essay, I would recommend something like this or this. Speaking, of course, but okay, they just mean the same thing. I'm just getting like. All right. What is the difference between used to and be used to from S.K. Jelani? Well, I have a rule, S.K. Jelani, that I do not teach grammar that I already made a video about. And I'm going to put a link to Esther's video. So that link will go to Esther's video where she will talk about used to, be used to. I spent lots of time and money making that video, so please check out that video. Oh, UK Android's here. How can non-native speakers improve our speaking skills, vocabulary, fluency, and confidence? Ooh, this is a good question. I'm trying to highlight non-native speakers. So English speakers, non-native. I'm native, so of course people want to learn from me because they think, oh, if I learn from a native speaker, my English, I'll be able to copy them, model after them, things like that. So it's better to learn from a native speaker. So UK Android, how can non-native speakers improve our speaking skills? Well, UK Android, most English teachers in the world are non-native, right? So most English teachers in the world are not native speakers. And these teachers in every country, their job is to teach English, and it's not easy. And a lot of teachers have confidence problems, and a lot of students bother them, and a lot of students are always looking for their teacher to make a mistake. Even me, I make mistakes, and my students, So, can non-native speakers really teach us English? Yes, they can. I have full confidence that non-native speakers can improve your speaking skills. Now, what is a teacher? Teachers have there's different definitions of a teacher. Now, to me, a good teacher, is not someone who carries you. It's someone who points the way. So, actually UK Android, one teacher is not going to teach you how to speak English. You need to get English from all kinds of sources. So that non-native teacher can point to these sources. So that non-native teacher, usually when they're children, the non-native teacher can start teaching them English. But when they get up to adults and they're at a higher level and sometimes higher than their teacher, then they need more resources. So yeah, that non-native teacher can point to resources. Okay. Now, what if we're not talking about a teacher? You're practicing English and your friend, who's a non-native speaker, practicing English. Can you help each other improve English? Yes, because you will get practice. Of course, it's better to talk to people who are fluent or advanced in English, but we don't always have someone around who's fluent or advanced. So everyone helps, even in your family. Talking to your mother, brother, daughter, son in English, everything helps. Everything helps. Yes. So my answer is yes. Can they help with vocabulary? Yes. Fluency? Yes. Confidence? Yes. So yes, whether they're a non-native speaker teacher or non-native speaker person or friend. My answer is always yes. Anyone who speaks English can teach you something. Of course, there are some bad things that could happen. You could pick up wrong pronunciation. So if someone is a non-native speaker and they have some wrong pronunciation and you're always around them, you might learn their pronunciation. And it's true, they might use some vocabulary incorrectly, but I would say, that's true with native speakers too. But still, speaking English with non-native speakers, do it. All right, Layla. To simplify the coarse shadow into a basic shape is by squinting your eyes or letting them go softly out of focus. The question is, okay. Could you please explain this phrase out of focus? Because I checked the dictionary, but it's still not clear for me above sentence. Well, this is the, I'm going to erase most of this extra information. All right, so we have an action here, squinting your eyes. So this is your eyes, and then when you're doing this, you're squinting. Now, when you're squinting your eyes, you don't see everything clearly. All right, nothing is clear. And if you let your eyes go out of focus, you're trying not to focus, okay? So if you wear glasses, your eyes are in focus. And if you take off your glasses, your eyes are out of focus. Everything is not clear. So I guess in the art world, those instructions were try not to see so clearly. Try to get, you can squint your eyes or just not look 100% clearly at whatever you're looking at. All right, Lolly Lolly, Facebook page, Lolly Lolly, and I'm going to go check that right now, Lolly Lolly, just to spy on you. Now, I don't have any students on my private face. Oh, there's lots of Lolly Lollies. Come on. Oh, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Lolly Lollies. Did you study at the University de Provence? Nah, this must be you. I'm going to send a message. There we go, found you. All right, moving along. You guys are waiting. There's a lot of questions. I got to speed up here. If I miss your question, sorry. Kavinu wants to know if I can pronounce the word structure. Structure. Suman, Raman. Sorry, I'm very weak in English. How can I learn it? I want to speak English fluently, but I don't. Yeah, if you want to learn English, you need time and effort. So if fluency is your goal, so fluency is the top level. Let's say 4 to 5 hours a day. Every day for 2 years would bring you pretty close. So if fluency is your target, there you go. If you want advanced or intermediate, less time. It depends on how many years, how many hours a day. You can learn it. You can learn the language. You just got to invest time every day, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Every day you will improve your English. I have so many students that I talk to and then teach them and then guide them, and then 1 or 2 years later their level has increased so much because they study every day. Oh, I watch this stream in real time. Yeah, that's a if that's what they were talking about. Nobody watches this stream in real time. There's a delay. VJ. There are millions who wish to speak English, or there are millions who wish speaking English. In this case, you want to use the infinitive to speak English. This is what you want to use. To speak English. Not the other one. Pallavi. Sir, I have a question. Can we learn English alone? Yes. You can read. You can listen. Yes, of course you can learn alone. Learn it as many ways as you can. Frida, hello. Leila's. My tiny washroom doesn't give me any elbow room. Did I use elbow room properly in the fit place? Well, yeah. So this is your elbow, and your elbow needs room to move around. So if we say there's no elbow room, that means a small space or a small area. So this place has no elbow room. It means it's very small. My tiny washroom. So you emphasized it with tiny. That's a good sign right there. Doesn't give me any elbow room, and that is correct. That is the proper way to use elbow room. So no problem there. Senior Suleiman. Hello, Farida's here. Senior Suleiman says, I have these two sentences confusing me. All right, let's take a look at the sentences. The police, no, this is wrong. First one's wrong. Second one. Which one's correct? The second one. The police have arrested the thief. This is correct. We'll put it a green. Ooh, I can't get a good green here. The police, so the police is uncountable noun, but we can say they. And if we're using they, we have to use have. So right here is wrong. You cannot say they has. So the police is a group of people. So they have, and then past tense, arrested the thief. Okay, so this one's wrong. The police have arrested the thief. That is your sentence. Could I use this expression? One thing that I asked you about last week, another situation. Yeah, I think I gave a few examples, non-sexual. Yeah, but yeah, I gave a few examples non-sexual last week. So the answer is yes, but you might see it in a sexual way. Sleepwalker, I came across the verb to milk. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I guess this would be a kind of a phrasal verb. No, not phrasal verb. Idiom. All right. So we have the verb, and right off the top, the verb is to milk. This is I like this lesson. It's interesting. Interesting question. Now, there's two main reasons I can think of right now to milk. I milk the cow. So we're using milk as a verb. I milk the cow. So you have a cow and you milk the cow. Sorry, that's my cow milking motion. I've never milked a cow. I do not have that experience, so I guess I'm lucky. So right there is this verb. this is a common way. Now, Sleepwalker is asking about another way. And I'm trying to think of an example sentence. You want to give me the example sentence. That's always is a bad thing, asking Robin for the example sentence, because my brain is slow. I milked I gotta try and find an example. Well, I'll put the definition here. The second milk means to take full advantage of a situation. I'm not going to use that word. I got the flu. I got the flu. I told my job. So the flu, influenza, like a cold, not like not the same as a cold, but more you're sick with the flu. I told my job I need a few days off. I got better after 4 days, but I still stayed home another 2 days. I milked the situation. All right, we'll get rid of the milk the cow. All right, so to milk something, to take full advantage of a situation. So I got the flu. I told my job I needed a few days off. My job said yes. So after 4 days, I got better. So the flu is gone. But I didn't tell my job I'm better, right? I pretended I'm still sick, so I still stayed home another 2 days. So my job allowed me to stay home because I'm sick. And although I was better in 4 days, I milked it. I took advantage of this situation. Oh, they don't know when I'm better, so I'm going to take advantage of this situation. So I lied to my job so I could have 2 more days away from work. So that's a quick example of to milk something. It is casual English. You never write this in an essay, right? This is only spoken English. It's not writing. It's not formal. It's only with your friends, things like that, okay? I wish I could have more examples, but I can't right now. Alyssa. What's the difference between these sentences? Okay. Do these mean the same thing? Okay. I happen to get talking with a lady. I happen to talk with a lady. Oh. Come on, Alyssa. Give me the easy stuff sometimes. I happen to get talking with a lady. Okay. Again, it's not so difficult. Probably the first one is for spoken English, and I'm writing in on my digital whiteboard here, spoken. And actually, probably the second one is also used for spoken, but it could, I think it's more grammatically correct. So certainly you're going to hear someone say, I happen to get talking. And I'm going to check that over in Youglish. And I don't see anyone, no one's saying it.
I'm just wondering why you couldn't get, I mean, I know I'm using this example, but
to them. I mean, who would I be talking?
Checking the second one. All right, so according to Youglish, in the usage, the second one I happen to talk with, of course, is more common, but I happen to get talking with a lady. Yeah, it's possible someone says that. It's not right. You never write that. That could only be a spoken phrase. But if you're going to write, use the second one. Okay, let's see if I can catch up. Lots of questions here. Kavinu. Robin, sir, is that possible to check whether the way am I using the word excited? I'm so excited. Okay, let's check it. I'm so excited to know about that. I'm so excited to know. I'm so excited to know. Yeah, that's fine. Ravin Padi, hello. Layla, I tried to cook mashed potatoes, are usually always plural, mashed potatoes using my own recipe, but the result was completely a write-off recipe. Oh, no, you did not use write-off correctly. We did not use a write-off that way. Write-off is usually more used with financial things you're spending money on. So, quick answer, no, try again. And there's a lot of questions tonight, so I can't. It's up to you to try again, Layla. Usually we use that with financial stuff. Could I say in the end of the week I studied hard? When we use it at the end of the week? At the end of the week I studied hard, yeah. Yeah. At the end of the week. Happen to means by chance. I happen. What about by chance? By chance, I got talking with a lady. By chance, I talked with a lady. Yeah, you could use by chance in both of those. Lolly Lolly, is it a good idea to listen to different accents when you study a language? Thanks, Robin. Well, yes. Listen to, I can go anywhere in the world and listen to anyone speak English in any country with any accent, and I can understand them. And your goal is to be the same. You don't know who you're going to meet. If you go over to Italy, from France and you speak to someone in English, well, they're going to have an Italian accent. You've got to understand that. That's very important. If you go down to Spain and speak to someone in English, they're going to have a Spanish accent. So, yeah, you got to know all these accents and how, English changes a little bit. Depends on who speaks it. Yes, it's an international world. Be comfortable with any accent. Layla, I'd like to let you know that when I watch TV shows or something else, I can comprehend 95% without subtitles. But I think the essential important thing I need to evolve is developing my vocabulary. I don't think you can understand 95% yet. 95% is quite high without subtitles. Now, Layla, you're great, but 95% seems really, really high to understand a TV show And that's not because of language problem. That's also culture problem. There's also cultural jokes that you might not understand. It's not necessarily about language, but if you say 95%, then that's pretty amazing. When I meet you, I will test you. Okay, Lolly Lolly, I found you on Facebook. Let's see, you didn't answer I said hello. I sent you a message. I mean, I will have a trip. I want to learn English in less time, and I have a problem whenever I memorize the words. I forget the words after 2 days. How can I solve my problem? Well, you're probably memorizing words that you don't need right now. A lot of students memorize a lot of words they don't need. So focus on the English you're using every day, and just try to get, always trying to upgrade your vocabulary. But you shouldn't be memorizing word lists. If you're going on a trip, well, then you can just focus on the language you need for the trip. Like, where are you going on a trip? You're going to the airport, you're going to restaurants, you're going to the hotel, and maybe you want to talk to someone if you're lost on the street. So the areas you could focus on for your trip would help you improve in less time. So you can learn airport English, hotel English, restaurant English, and that would help you a lot on a trip. But don't worry about vocabulary lists. And if you're forgetting stuff, it's just you're probably not practicing enough. Practice, review, practice. It's every day. Sir, can I learn English with Elsa app? What do you think? Is this app? I got Sleepwalkers. What's Elsa app? I don't know Elsa app. I don't recommend apps. Elsa Speak. Oh, is that the AI? Let's. Okay, talking with a computer. Let's test Elsa. Let's test Elsa here. Hello, how are you? Didn't work. Hello? It's not working for me. Hello, hello, hello? Hello, hello? How are you? I guess my English is not good enough. Oh, communicate. I'm not reading the instructions. Communication. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Opportunity. I thought Elsa would be more of AI talking to me, but now I just see it's a pronunciation app. No, these are not very effective. I was confidence. Yeah, I don't think that's very effective. Yeah, it's a good fun thing to toy around, but I've seen that before. I thought Elsa would be an AI. You could talk to them. So I gotta say no. It seems like a distraction from real learning. Mostly native speakers speak automatically. I mean, if it's not a teacher, learners more often study grammar thoroughly. Yeah. Yeah. There's pros and cons. Cavino, 4 hours a day, good. All right, Alyssa, can the word placid be used to describe a person? Her placid daughter rarely becomes agitated. Yeah, I think placid certainly I don't use placid very much. Yeah, it should be okay. Farida says, if someone doesn't do business, do they still need to learn business English? I'm thinking of learning business English, but I'm not sure if it's necessary to learn. Just learn English. If you're not doing, business English, no, you don't need to learn business English. Just learn English. Just learn English, Farida. Native English speakers, while speaking, break a lot of grammar rules. That makes us confused. Plus, we don't know if we learn correctly or not. So what do you think? Well, just, there's a problem. So don't worry about it so much. What's the difference, Farida, what's the difference between thief and fraud? This is a dictionary, Farida, this is dictionary stuff. And don't waste time on getting the teacher to check the dictionary for you, which I'm going to do right now, Farida. Come on, don't use a teacher like this. There's thief, Oxford Dictionary. Copy. Paste. Oxford Dictionary, fraud. Copy. Paste. You want me to read it for you? Thief. A person who steals something from another person. A person. Fraud, the crime of cheating somebody in order to get money or goods illegally. This is a person, this is a crime. That's the difference. So now I want you, Farida, to write me 100 example sentences using thief and 100 example sentences using fraud. And then you know them. Cavino. Sir, could I know, do you have any relationship with Cake English? Yes, I'm very close with Cake English. I used to make videos for Cake English. I know all the people who work at Cake English. I'm going to use some of the teachers that are on Cake English. So do you have any questions about Cake English? I do not promote Cake English. Cavino. Oh. Sir, what would be the difference between bummer and bugger? Again, this is dictionary stuff. And for this kind of stuff, I would say that's more slang. You go to Urban Dictionary. Can't see up here. It says urbandictionary.com. And you type in bugger, which is kind of a bad word. Yeah, bugger would be bad. But here, something that annoys you. So, and a bummer, these are slang. These are just slang words you can find in the dictionary. Slang is, I'm not going to teach slang because that's kind of a not so important. You can find those in the dictionary. It's just something bothers you. Agree. I'm happy watching live stream in real time. Thank you. Layla. Could we make a verb from each? Yeah, you can make a verb from anything you want. I milk the time to find the best solution. Yep, it could be possible, Sleepwalker. I don't know the exact situation, but you certainly can milk time. In many cases, I know how to use the grammar, but I don't know its name. Yeah, you are talking about every native speaker. Every native speaker knows how to use the grammar. They just don't know the name. And Pallavi, sir, did you feel pain when you got? Yeah, I got 2 shots. My second shot, I had a reaction to the vaccine, and I had to go to the hospital. It was not a good second shot, but yes, I had pain. And Gui comes in. Layla, I don't know the grammar names either. The best way to learn English is not to know the grammar names. Don't study grammar. Don't study past perfect, name, the grammar formula. Don't study English that way. The best is just start using, start reading, start acquiring the language, not learning the language. So if you don't know the grammar names, good for you. I think it depends on the kind of TV shows or YouTubers I watch so far. Maybe when I watch another kind of English video, I wouldn't understand them well. I just learn more. Yeah, well, I don't think, studying TV and movie shows is different English. I don't think that's the English you need. I think you need just communication English, not video movie watching English. Those are different English. This is not the same English. I do not help or care if someone's goal is to learn English, to watch a Hollywood movie and understand 100%. I don't care about that. That's a useless skill. And I know most of you here, I want to understand Netflix shows 100%. Yeah, it's great, but actually that is not what I'm here for. I'm really here to change your life. And to change your life, a Netflix show is not going to change your life. What's going to change your life is meeting new friends, traveling, getting educated in an English-speaking country, getting a job related to English. So that's more my goal here, is getting you that direction, not the hobby way. So a lot of you, English is just your hobby. Yeah, that's fine. I can help out, but that's not really my... I want to help change your life in English. Oh, we have the Russian spammers here. Sleepwalker, I'm blaming you for any Russian spam. When I can't think clearly and well, could I say my brain is cloudy? Yep. Is there another phrase? My brain is cloudy. I think that's a good one. My brain is cloudy. We might also use foggy, not clear. My brain is foggy. But I think my brain is cloudy is probably the best one. Jose Gonzalez, the buggers. Those would be boogers in your nose. We call them boogers, not buggers. Boggers, boogers. I'm trying to find a picture. Ugh. I don't want to disgust everyone with a picture of a booger. Ugh. I'm looking. Ugh. Ugh. All right, so we say he's picking his nose, And if he gets something, that is called a booger. Alyssa, I just showed a small boy picking his nose, bringing my live stream to a new low. Okay, Layla. Yeah, Sleepwalker, I blame you for all Russian trolls and spam. All right, we're coming to the end. I think I got most people's questions. Thank you very much. I will end the live stream in the next 30 seconds. Thank you, everyone. It was nice to see Lolly Lolly here again, back from the dead. COVID didn't get you. I'm still developing my IELTS channel and my main channel. Yeah, I'm working hard. I got a lot of things coming up. I guess for the Shaw English channel, I'll probably have a new video in the next 2 weeks. The IELTS channel, probably a new video, or starting the IELTS channel within, everything should be ready by March. My own personal channel, Learn English with Robin, maybe something there. Learn English Live, maybe a new teacher. Things always coming up soon. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.